ground. This is Lamar Miller. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. And this O-line, it is the lifeblood of the offense.
They established the tone. Mean, nasty, physical. They can't wait to get after people. That allows the rest of the offense to feel confident.
Now Osweiler on 2nd down. This one completed to Keith Mumphrey. Past the 20. Touchdown, Houston. Keith Mumphrey, 73 yards. And the Texans have taken the early lead. Not a bad way to start it.
And I think that was part of their script, because so many teams script their opening possessions, and whether it's just that possession or even deeper into the half, sometimes it's 15 to 30 plays. That had to be one in there where they call a shot play. Go for the big one, and they got it done.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. Play fake here on 1st down. And that will be caught, but out of bounds. Out of bounds, ruled incomplete here. And certainly a key cog in this offensive wheel is Jeremy Maclin.
You've just got to find ways to get him the ball, whether you put him in the slot or put him out on the perimeter.
Now it's Smith off the bootleg. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Andre Howe. As the Houston Texans trot back out, this offense last year in the wild card round put up a goose egg against Kansas City, lost 30-0. So while they had their moments that weren't so great in round 1 this year, they did get 27 points on the board in a big win.
You just felt like that was such a great learning experience for them, and they really put it to good practice in this year's wild card game. Remember, last season, they gave up the opening kickoff for a touchdown, so they were chasing right from the word go. This year's game, they controlled the game, get out in front, and I think Bill O'Brien had his guys ready to play.
Out of the gun, it's Osweiler. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. This will go as an 11-yard loss there on 1st and goal. On 2nd down, Osweiler. And incomplete on the deep ball. The Pro Bowler DeAndre Hopkins, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down. And let's take a look at the defensive starters for Kansas City.
Tamba Hali's stop and trade is a quick first step to the quarterback, and he knows how to finish when he arrives.
He dropped it. Couldn't hang on in the end zone. So no 6 points, incomplete. And he missed it. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. So a bullet dodge there defensively. They surrender excellent field position on the kick return, but it winds up not costing them a thing.
And that's a tough sequence of events from an offensive perspective. The inability to get first downs leads to the field goal try. And the inability to cash that in leads to nothing on the scoreboard.
Now it's the Princeton man. This is Spencer Ware. And he'll cut it out to the sideline. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
One of the good things offenses did years ago was they lettered their gaps the same on each side. A gap between guard and center on either side. That's what you want to control when you're trying to run the ball up the middle.
And why is that?
Because typically you either have a big nose guard in there in an odd front, 3-man front, or you have defensive tackles that might line up in the A-gaps trying to gain an advantage and get upfield themselves. If you can control that, it gives the back plenty of space to pick and choose where to go.
And there, a great inside run, broke the contact and got some space. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting to run. From the 50, it's Smith. finding his safety valve here. That's complete. Call it a pickup of 7, and that'll make it 3rd down. And the offense in that middle ground here on 3rd down, 3rd and 5. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
Losing 4 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. And he goes in motion here in the backfield. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. To throw is Smith. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Andre Howe. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. Too long for a field goal, too short to punt. That in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down. They snap it to Smith. Trying to find his tight end, Kelsey, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Brian Cushing. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. And the Texans set to come onto the field. And they have to feel like they missed on an opportunity for points last time when they couldn't connect on that short field goal try.
And no doubt about it, because they were counting on those points. In today's NFL, let's face it, that's really a chip shot, right?
It's anything inside 40.
Yeah, they're counting on that going through the post. But we've seen it happen to teams before. Some of the best kickers in the world can miss kicks like that. Can they come back now and redeem themselves?
Trying to lay one up deep. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
They decided to air it out a little bit on that play, take a shot downfield, but the coverage was really nice. Able to get a hand in and tip it away.
2nd and 10. It's Osweiler again. It's complete to Fuller. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
They completed the screen on the perimeter, but, boy, that was textbook defense, exactly as you're taught to play against a wide receiver screen, and they snuffed it out for a loss of yardage. I like the boldness, and I like that they took a shot downfield, but it was well covered. He was able to get a hand in and knock it away.
And they're going to go for it on 4th. Brock Osweiler staying on the field. They're going on 4th down. It's Osweiler. And he finds his man Griffin. Now a loose football. The ball comes out. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. And now here comes Kansas City. And trailing on this scoreboard last time, able to force the fumble. I'm sure they'd like to do that again.
That's exactly right, because what they did last time is help them stay in this game. Being opportunistic, taking the ball away, that can help keep a game tight.
Yeah, we'll see if they can be opportunistic here. They'll be looking to force another turnover. And that is caught. Oh, what a catch at the 5-yard line.
So the numbers weren't the same as the last game of the regular season for DeAndre Hopkins, but still had a nice impact against Oakland. 5 catches, 67 yards, and a touchdown. And that's what they need. They need DeAndre Hopkins controlling things on the perimeter to open things up for Lamar Miller running it.
They're really going to need everything in the kitchen sink against New England, aren't they?
The kitchen sink, rest of the house, the whole deal. But I don't count them out. I give them a puncher's chance. If Brock Osweiler can really contain himself, take care of the football, and Hopkins can make some big plays out wide,
could get interesting.
Could get interesting.
Now it's Novak on. He'll send this one away following the touchdown. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. And now here comes Kansas City. And 2 interceptions already here in this first half. That's got to affect him a little bit, right? He's got to be thinking about it.
He's got to be thinking about it, but most of the good ones, they find a way to put it aside. They're not happy about it by any stretch of the imagination. They find a way to put it aside and continue to play their game.
Can he put it aside? Let's find out. The big man, Vince Wilfork, able to get him down.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
His favorite target, Travis Kelce, the intended receiver. Here's the starters on defense for Houston, and get a good look at Jadeveon Clowney because the Oakland Raiders got a very good look at him in that wild card round, didn't they?
I really think that Bill O'Brien and the defensive staff did an excellent job making a scheme adjustment for Jadeveon Clowney this year. They moved him from outside linebacker back to his natural down defensive end position. Just allowed him to do what he does best. Chase quarterbacks, wreak havoc in the offensive backfield, and he's headed to his first Pro Bowl.
6 sacks on the season, and against Oakland, what an athletic pick to set up the Texans' first score. Here's Smith. Able to find Harris, complete. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation. But they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
2nd and 10, Smith again. And here's another interception, the 3rd of this first quarter. Picked off by Andre Howe. And they get the